What's up, my Undertakers? We're on episode 12, back here for KOTOR 2 on my playthrough. Go ahead, load our game. So we're about to enter into the cantina on Nar Shaddaa. Who's this guy? And if I am? Why don't you just go in and see him? Can I pass along a message for you? I'll see what I can do. I mean, these people are probably just trying to kill that guy, right? But what could you possibly have to sell me? How do I know it's worth it? Give 5 credits. Can you tell me something about the area? Why aren't you allowed in the bar? Pazak Den? Or Pazak Den? We aren't going to be rude and say don't get cute with me, rodent. But gathered that much, why aren't you allowed in the Pazak Den? I'll be going now. Alright. See if this little dude can tell us anything about the exchange. What makes you say that? I think at this point we see the exchange as an enemy, right? They're trying to collect a bounty on us. They've not been particularly willing to work with us or step down, so I'm here to crush the exchange, and that's all you need to know. I couldn't care less. I'll be going now. I don't think we need to boast about destroying planets to this dude. Alright, so the cantina, let's go in there before we go in the Pazak Den.
Tu noka herete pa chasa borta. Krisocha wentense me punta. Lorcha wata nyuma ni. Hodanga nyuma des. Dak bota no chi tagwa ita. Jun sobe me rapa. No kuma randisa mak chiksa. Kucha bak tong kinka mata kata. Chopa wanga kun not kat yutka kes. Wamba siso misum kun rakawakta. Nushka wana sochi rona bang mamakan. Wamba wamba siso misum kun rakawakta. Nushka wana sochi rona bang mamakan.
Mashni manina mashna wala huda kime wat kanina na bedishna ba nak dikishne
What a creep. Why don't you leave the girl alone? Keep pressuring her and you'll make it my concern. Damn. Well, sorry, lady, I didn't mean to kill the guy. Especially in the... No one cares. I love it. Alright, what's up, bartender?
So, you have the look of a seasoned spacer about you. What backwash you looking for?
Know anything interesting about the area?
Well, honestly, there's not much for people like you and I to do around here. If you, catch my meaning.
I think I understand. What can you tell me then?
Well, there is plenty for them to do. The Pazak Den, swoop races, the Jek Tar, they're pretty much taken care of.
Jek Tar?
Now there's a place that's literally deadly for our kind. Jek Tar is a bar filled with cyanogen gas. It's poisonous to you and I, but the aliens drink it up and pay good money to do so. The cyanogen gas also acts as a social buffer, since the people who typically frequent Jek Tar aren't interested in speaking to the likes of you and I in the first place.
I think we know about the Pazak Den and soup races, but we'll ask about the Pazak Den since we're going there next.
Yeah, the Pazak Den is a glorified social club for hardline Pazak players. It's exclusive, though, with a guard at the door and a password needed to simply get in. Don't know why you'd want to get into that place. Bunch of Firaxa sharks will strip you clean of your credits, especially the champ.
The champ?
He only shows up to play people he deems worthy enough. You'd just have to beat about everyone in that place before he'd even think of coming out of hiding.
I'll be going now. Okay. Hopefully we can buy some better cards, because our Pazak deck kind of sucks.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Unta chiwita inka kikraya na chawanga kone. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima po wanga sawana mucha.
She didn't look so bad.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Chone mulera. Tonkinge ba nogjansaka nikaraska. Tanchanik de mawimbo kranda mi bilan. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Feels greasy. Find me a dancer. What's in it for me?
Ta come tak blaia justing miki gongo beaste. Kun grabi la king mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha.
What would you need of me?
Mungachi norta imbre wanachike. Drumba bambwa. Konti chan munka. Kavadumba kuswaka tayamukata.
What about Kreia?
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
None taken.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
I'll see what I can do. Alright. I think you can bring certain companions here, but that feels a little weird. Maybe there's someone around Narshada that we can talk to. Dang, none of these people are very nice, are they? Alright, see if we can hear what we're hearing about those other, or see if we can hear those Duros, or not Duros, Deveronians? I don't know my Star Wars races. Alright, well that is good to know that the local crime boss, I think, is Boga, Zia Hut, right? It's not loving Goto. Alright, let's level up before we go in and try and play some Pazak here. Alright, so repair, I know we need to get higher for T3's sake. So we'll just increase those both to 15. Persuade will bump up to 15. Actually, we'll leave that at 14. Awareness will pop up. And then treat injury. And sure, we'll put 1 point into stealth. Why not? Alright, so now do we want Master 2 weapon fighting? Yeah, that gives us better to hit, whereas the Master Flurry, I get no penalties whatsoever. Whereas right now we lose defense and... Let's take Flurry. Next time we'll take 2 weapon fighting. Powers Force Channel. What does that do? I don't even know where it is. Alright, well we can get Master Speed at level 15. That's sick. 2 extra attacks with dual weapon fighting and Master Flurry. That's busted. Let's take a second level in Force Lightning. Password. I do not need a password. Force Persuade. I can go in.
Do not use the Force as a crutch. You have survived long without it. Do not use it to weaken you.
And Cray is just a pill sometimes. Tells us to, use tools and take every advantage, and then we use it. Well, don't do that. All right, let's talk to this droid.
Oh, hello. You have caught me at a rare time. Usually there are many players who seek to play, but you are fortunate to have caught me at a moment of quiet.
Why so many players?
I fear it is because I am simply not a skilled Pazak player. I'm afraid protocol droid skills and language interpretation are not something that lend themselves to Pazak and probability.
So why do you play?
Why, I cannot help myself. In fact, every time I seek to find the answer to that question, I'm consumed with the need to come here and play Pazak. I'm concerned that the problem may lie with my memory core. Without routine memory wipes, such degradation is known to occur, leading to instabilities. I fear my obsession with Pizak is one such corruption.
Wow. All right. So I think right now our repair and computer are the same level. We'll take a computer though. If I could take a look at your programming.
I am not sure I wish it fixed. I do find some degree of satisfaction in playing. Would you like to play?
Awareness. Check the droid for oddities. You notice that there is an unusual looking module attached under the droid's left arm. All right, computer, hook up the module to your datapad. According to the memory core, the module is set to send burst transmissions at a set interval. The signal is omnidirectional and therefore the receiver remains anonymous. Interesting. So someone programmed this droid to come here and play.
Hello. You have caught me at a rare time. Usually there are many players who seek to play, but you are fortunate to have caught me at a moment of quiet.
What are you talking about?
I fear it is because I am simply not a skilled...
All right, so we already heard that. We'll pop through here. All right, well, I don't know if there's anything else we can do about what we just discovered on that module. So if you're ready to play Pizak, so am I. Because we want to play everyone we can to try and get the champion out. Yeah, sure, we'll wager 100 credits. We still need a better deck, though. If we can get a bunch of the positive or negative ones, it'd be great. All right, let's play. Oh, the opponent wins this set because they have a full board? Or how do they beat us when we have a 20? Must be with a full board. Okay. Do we play a 3 to tie it up? No, why not? Shit. Am I going to lose to this droid that is apparently the worst in the area? We're going to risk it, go for an 18, and stand. Alright, I'll be going now. Alright, so we beat one of the Pazak players.
These tables are gonna bleed me dry.
I dig this music. Is there anyone I can buy Pazak cards from?
I'm almost afraid to win with the exchange watching the tables.
We'll save it in a new slot. Talk to this person.
Manansa kapuna wasiro toke. Ni juva mari kikima.
Might as well flirt. She's flirting too. Hello yourself, gorgeous.
Tono tucha. Tocha ramakaka musran kana.
We'll see if we can buy some cards first. I'll be going now. Do
Manansa kapuna wa.
you have any extra cards I could buy? Sweet. Plus or minus a few of those.
Manansa kapuna.
Alright.
Tono.
Same thing. A little game of Pazak would be wonderful.
Joanna masaranka ma ramazurata. Keso juskrita lorsa. Yumacha foeko mikojira. Joanna masaranka ma ramazurata. Keso juskrita lorsa. Yumacha foeko mikojira.
What? Do I just automatically win that? Droid. Focus the hut. Focus dancers. Interesting.
Dahupopotenyo go jucho picha, Gwen taba ni sochu, Norotoga proto lalashishi, Jubadosa jibacha, Ratak mansan, Dokosha na chitolo.
Was the implication there that they just had sex? That was bizarre. Alright. Turn solo mode off. I don't know where our companions went. I left them in the cantina. But we'll talk to this guy. Maybe he's the last one we need to play before we face the champ. I had some questions about the other players. Fine, let's play. Okay. We'll ditch the -5 and put in a plus or -5. Ditch one of the +3s to get our plus or -2. A 9 card, damn. All right, he's at 20. Let's just tie it up. Well, let's hope we get a 2. Shit, well. Damn. I don't know if we want to waste a card to tie it. We will waste a card to win, though. Damn. Sweet. We'll stand here. Shit. Alright. This one's for all the marbles. Oh, he stood on 16. I'll be going now. Alright. So we beat those two and the one Twi'lek that was not an actual game of Pizak. Alright, you got some friends waiting out front. Some thugs looking to rough you up by the look of things. Maybe some other time. So we beat him, and we beat the droid, and theoretically beat the Twi'lek.
Oh.
Why so many players? So why do you play?
I fear.
Intelligence. Wait, you said you come here and play Pizak. Why here?
Why, I do not. Would you like to play Pizak?
Maybe in a moment. Why would you want to come here specifically?
Like I was saying, I do not. Would you like to play Pizak?
Alright, so we already discovered that thing on it. We'll try and pick a different dialogue tree to see if it's something. There's obviously a problem in your programming. You should have it fixed before the damage spreads to other areas.
I suppose you're right. I wouldn't want the problem to spread to my many other functions.
Just let me access your central processing core. Success. You find the faulty programs and delete them from the droid's memory.
That feels much better. I cannot believe I went on and on about such a foolish game. Thank you, truly thank you.
Alright, but they still have that thing attached to them that sends them here periodically. But I guess it removes that.
Thank you for repairing me. I feel ever so much better now.
Alright, well. I'm not doing your dirty work for you. Alright, does he have anything new we can tell him? Talk about? Relax. I'm not here to harm you. I just want to know how I stand with the exchange. Oh. I could pay 2,000 credits to make sure they know I don't like them. No thanks. I think we're doing enough around here to piss off the exchange. Guido we've talked to already. We need to talk to the guy who's got the droid. Here we go. This, I think, is him, right? Yeah, code. You don't look too good. Are you TN Tubbs droid? Let me see what I can do. What are you trading? Let me see what parts you're selling. Might have something worthwhile. Alright, so Zerka utility belt just gives us a bunch of skills, which isn't the worst thing, especially if we're going to use the workbench or med station or something. Control cluster. I think we already have one of those, did we not? We already installed it. Otherwise, it's just a lot of droid upgrades. Which I think we're finding enough. It's not the end of the world. I mean, but 250 credits isn't too much, so even if we already have one, oh well, we'll buy that. Also buy the Zerka utility belt. Alright. Looking for an astromech droid. IT-31 once belonged to TN Tub. How about I buy that droid from you? And he's obviously not taking good care of this thing, so it's worthwhile to get off. But let's use awareness. I have a feeling you'll be satisfied with 150. Fine, I'll return the droid to Tub. Alright, so is he following us, or did we talk to him? I negotiated your release. Alright, you're free to go. See you back at Tien's garage. We're all blocking him. Is he just gonna disappear? He hasn't yet, but hopefully he winds up showing up back at the garage, which I think is this way. Yeah.
Wish the exchange would pack up the refugees and ship them all off to spice camps.
Damn. Okay. Just so you know, I have a copy of the schematics of that part. If I hadn't retrieved the droid, you wouldn't have anything. And we're not trying to extort them. Yeah, we're not trying to rob the dude. Very well, I'll be going now. Alright, does he say anything new to us? Alright, you already said this stuff. We need a new thing to change the ship's ID transponder codes. Did I already look at his stuff? Equipment? Yeah, I think we did. Okay. What's this way? Narshada Docks.
Bograshon kontichaum, King Lord Aitha kun, Aitha patisa tong, Diakon batot kaun, Chona choba. Tapichayu bong, Jijiskapule, Chunbula, Watagratug, Jimula. Chupayo bong laboratorong, Agtijimait, Muleranion chuba. Nilhun kagratuk, Jimut malabist white wata. Jiji, naudung chong yomabala human. Yomawa mani boba, Lorda wish wanga shachi. Nilhun kagratuk, Jimut malabist white wata. Jiji, naudung chong yomabala human. Chopiti man punjame. Sashange bedwana mulera. Chupa wanga kuna konticha. Chona konasa. Chopiti man punjame. Sashange bedwana mulera. Chupa wanga kuna konticha. Chona konasa.
Alright, so Voga's trying to kill Koto and Hanhar's his instrument to try to do so. can do? Pylon 1 console. Console inactive logout. Okay. It's kind of cool. All these buildings. Alright. We'll go through that door in a second, but pylon power console, anything we can do here? Optimize power distribution costs 1 spike, but we have 11. All pylons active. Okay. And
You interrupting me for a reason? I have a lot of work to do, to manage here, right? So, what is it?
who do you work for?
My boss is the Hut Voga. I oversee the docks for Voga's freighters.
How's business these days?
You not from here? Business bad. Freighters get hijacked, no trade gets through, and they can't get fuel from Sleheron. Fuel reserves building up there.
Oh, well, there we go. Fuel might be a potential option for Telos then. Who's hijacking the freighters?
KOTOR and his exchange hijacks Voga's ships. Hurts business.
Why is Goto hijacking the freighters?
For money, I assume. We don't know how he does it. Every ship we send out, he gets.
I'd like to ask you about something else.
Fine, but you hurry up. I have a lot to do.
I wanted to talk to you about the exchange.
Yes.
Enemy, my enemy is my friend, right?
Let's talk about the exchange, huh?
How can I speak with them?
Why you speak with exchange, huh? No matter. You do not decide when to speak to them. Exchange decide to speak to you. Fassa heard they're not so happy with you. Maybe best you not speak to them.
Alright, well, that's a potential fuel option then, what he was saying about, was it Sleheron or something like that? Alright, now that these pylons have power, can we do anything? Examine freighter ID signatures. Read ID signature of the freighter Silver Zephyr. Only partial signature legible. Tourna's profits. Full signature legible. Alakandor. Only partial. Return to main menu. Assign freighter priorities. Access denied. Restricted to Dockmaster Fossa. Okay, log out. It's all just the same. Okay. Let's go back to that first pylon. See if there's anything we can get from there. So as far as I can tell, maybe it's this is the way that we can get new transponder codes for our ship. Examine freighter ID signatures. Oh, it's all the same. Assign freighter priorities denied. Okay, never mind. At least for those first two. It's like a bunch of apartments. I'm not trying to sneak up Mandalorians. Okay. Save our game, just in case. Our old enemy.
Not a very good idea. Entering a Mandalorian's room uninvited. Why don't you back up to the point where you were standing outside the door and rethink your decision?
A Mandalorian with a sense of humor?
There are a few of us in the galaxy. Now, what do you want?
Nothing. Just looking around.
Enjoy yourself.
I wonder what they're doing here. Alright. As much as the loot goblin in me wants to steal everything that I can, we'll just talk to people. Lunar Shadow Crewman. See if there's anything further down here. We'll talk to the Ithorian. I'm not from the Dock Authority. What do you mean? Let me see if I can help. I'll go see the Dockmaster. Awareness. Out of curiosity, what is your cargo, La Savu? Could I have one of your power cells? I'll let you know what happens. I don't know what a cryogenic power cell necessarily does, if it's a weapon upgrade or something. Backpack. It's too juicy not to check. Deadly gas mine, security spike tunneler. Dang, a lot of stuff. Lutra.
I don't know who you are, but you picked the wrong room to break into.
Sorry, I didn't know anyone was in here.
No harm done. For a minute, I thought you might have been someone else.
What do you mean?
My wife, Ada. There's a chance she may be here on Nar Shaddaa. A lot of refugees ended up here after the Jedi Civil War. I came here to see if I could track her down. Thing is, I can't get into the refugee sector. And even if I could, I'm not sure I could find her. I've been here for weeks, hoping to see her face. All I've done is watch my credits burn away to nothing.
Why can't you get into the refugee sector?
The exchange has got the place barricaded with thugs. They're putting the squeeze on the whole sector, trying to crush the spirit out of the remaining refugees. Now I'm almost cleaned out. I burned the last of my fuel and my freight just getting here. The exchange promised me a job shuttling freight via cargo cruiser, and I'm close to taking them up on it.
How do you know she's still alive?
I don't. And that's the most frustrating thing. But sometimes I'm just sure she's still alive. Somewhere.
I may be able to get into the refugee sector for you.
Yeah? And what's it gonna cost me?
Ooh. Kind of want to demand money, but we'll just say nothing. I just like to help if I can.
Well, I'm not gonna turn away an offer of help. All right, stranger. If you can find her, then you'll have my thanks.
All right, if only the Thummar knows at the exchange, right? You know, they're trying to press gang him into this job and tell him to get fucked. All right, let's go see what I can find out in the refugee sector. Magnetically sealed storage door locked from the inside. You don't see any means of opening it. Oh, don't mind me, dog. Bith scientist and his droid lab assistant.
Tanto todos, tumukarata. Miranganaroto. Dosimana rachata.
Hi, I'm Oswald, just checking out the area.
Dosokachi. Kawana abawasi.
Who are you?
Tenanjara. Tomachunga. Karota.
Can I ask what you're doing here?
Dosokachi. Kawana abawasi.
Repair. You've got an impressive array of equipment and monitors here.
Nunch kawana sicho ronaba manga kan. Mopikawa josi muchuto.
Repair. This equipment looks like it's designed to track signals, correct?
Tanto todos tumukarata. Meranganoroto. Dosimana rachata.
Antennas for what?
Dosokachi. Kawana abawasi.
Tracking a signal among the dock frequencies seems impossible.
Kroto no ranga manatandi koroto. Mopiuna wana sichin siwa no bush.
There are ways I could help you with that problem.
Tanto todos tumukarata. Meranganoroto. Dosimana rachata.
Why is that a problem?
Nunch kawana sicho ronaba manga kan. Mopikawa josi muchuto.
Intelligence. What would you need such a strong signal for?
Tanto todos tumukarata. Meranganoroto. Dosimana rachata. Posanon chirinta masukin kulawanka. Posong chinsun mi karanga do maichonga. Tu es recto natu insula raka rakachat.
So you stumbled upon it by mistake.
Kroto no ranga manatandi goroto. Mopiuna wana sichin siwa no bush. Tanto todos tumukarata. Meranganoroto. Dosimana rachata. Haramontok tumukarachukorak. Grun kanwana mochi nito rabanaka. Dosimona ra racha. Gonachi drum paba nakaras.
So you believe whomever's signal this is wants to keep it hidden.
Tanto todos tumukarata. Meranganoroto. Dosimana rachata.
Is there anything I can do to help you out?
Dosokachi. Kawana abawasi.
What's the job?
Tenanjara. Tomaichunga. Karota.
Tell me what you'd have me do.
Posanon chirinta masukin kulawanka. Posong chinsun mi karanga domaichonga. Tu es recto natu insula raka rakachat.
Where are you supposed to meet this Twi'lek?
Johnny nikarai binachi. Paba donachi.
Alright, the loot goblin in me is gonna win just for one more crate. Computer spike, adrenal strength. We didn't even get that much good out of it. Okay. Let's go meet that Twi'lek, buy what we need to buy. Or get what we need to get, I should say.
Oh, looks like the Jedi raised their standards. And it looks like you're not alone. Ugh, how many Jedi are on this moon anyway? Hanhar, I thought I smelled something. I've told you before, hunt your own targets. Don't scavenge mine. What, working for the Hutt suddenly made you stupider, Hanhar? You touch me, you'll break the truce. And then you won't last long enough to slip off this moon. Don't, Hanhar. I'm warning you. I don't want your life dead, Hanhar. I told you. Yeah, you're right. I'm afraid. I'm afraid if you keep crushing me, I'll accidentally set off my rocket charges and pull us both to Nal Hutta. I'd rather die than be caught by you again, Hanhar.
Damn. This should be Dock 3, or Pylon 3, correct? Oh, Twilight Corpse. Maneuvering flaps. This must be the contact you were supposed to meet. The body has been stripped of the package you were to buy for the Bith contact. And the door just closed. Cleaning droid.
I will silence this one.
So any sort of droid warfare upgrade, droid anatomy library, droid toxin emitter. It's all still the same thing, right? Oh, never mind. So we get the full signature of the Silver Zephyr, only partial of the Tourner's Prophets, only partial of the Alakan door. Okay, we still can decide. Cool. I think that's the door that gets us in to see the hut. Low security door. What's in here? Plasma grenade. Maintenance droid. Parts. The droid is busy and ignores you. Dark Jedi Master Robe. What if that might be good for Kreia? She gets a defense bonus of 1, charisma +2, and regenerate force points. Defense bonus 3, regenerate force points. But it does not give the charisma bonus, so we'll leave that on her. Maintenance droid. Droid is busy and ignores you. Alright, we'll talk to Fasa about the Ithorian.
You're interrupting me for a reason? I have a lot of work to do, to manage here, right? So, what is it?
Want to talk to you about Lasavu.
The Ithorian? Nothing to talk about. He paid docking fee, he go.
Is there any way I can convince you to forget about his debt?
Forget? Yes, Fasa can forget. You pay debt, and I forget. 600 credits, or maybe you help Fasa with something.
What do you need help with?
Pylon power supply badly damaged. Only can support one pylon at a time. Can't bring freighters in fast enough. You help bring freighters in. Fasa help Ithorian.
Cool, I already did that. But we'll still just awareness. Lasavu's cargo is cryogenic power cells. Would those help?
Cryogenic power cells, you say? Ithorian gives Fasa some power cells, and Fasa let him go. Agree?
I think Lasavu would accept that deal.
Great! Good! You go tell him, right?
I'll let him know.
Great! Good! What else?
Alright, so why not force persuade just now? Never mind, he'll be going now. Sweet, so the next thing we'll want to do, we'll want to talk to the Ithorian and we'll want to talk to the Bith scientist, but we'll do that next time because we're going to save our game and pick up here in episode 13. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care.